Welcome to my screencast of York College Events Goals. I am Dan Matty. With developing any strategic plan, we must first know each phase, where we are now, where do we want to be, how do we get there. Each phase is unique, it's interconnected, and built upon one another. If there is failure in one, then the entire process is likely to fail. Our first goal is to promote York College venues that align with the college mission. There needs to be a screening process in order to do this. Another aspect of promoting college venues is to create a marketing plan with the use of the latest technology. Goal 2, provide excellent customer service of York College Events Office. We need to get feedback from our customers. How do we do this? We can send them surveys, we can ask them personally, but the main focus is, what is it that we need to know? How do we get good constructive feedback? We need to ask the right questions. Were your needs met? Was the cost reasonable? Would you rent from us again? What can we do to improve our services? These are the questions we need to ask. Our third goal is to coordinate services for York College events. Coordinating our events. Most events offices need a minimum of a director, a coordinator, and a finance person to run efficiently. For example, here's Queens College and what they're doing for their events rental. Whatever we can automate, we should. We should also consider marketing our outside space to film and TV like Queens College. We just offer our space a little cheaper, and we do a little better. They have a director, a senior account manager, a coordinator. They have a separate office just to pick up the slack for the events space. And their other responsibility is commencement. Now if you notice, they have a link to the campus map. I'll explain this later, what we can do better in a few slides. So they have a whole another office that helps with events. Now if you look at Butler University's events page, they have a nice aerial view of the campus. But if this is the direction we want to go in, I could research it and see what avenues we have to do to actually do this. As you see here, they cater to wedding events. Also maybe something we might consider in the future. Now, this is the most simplistic breakdown of what we should have on our automated site for booking rental space. They have their mission at the top. The events page is simple and easy to navigate. The pink is for outside rentals, and the blue is for internal rentals. Weddings, special events, let Butler University host your wedding ceremony, reception, special event in one of our beautiful indoor and outdoor locations. This is what we should have. Booking space. Are you a student, faculty, or staff member looking to book space on campus? We can help. And over here you see they have their list of documents that you need, insurance requirements, guest information, reservation policy, event management system, insurance requirements. So if you click on events management system, this is what you come up with. It tells you exactly how to rent their space. Determine where and when to host your event. Choose the appropriate available space using their EMS reservation template. Input your event details, submission, and request. Look for a confirmation email from University Events, or check my status on events management, my events in EMS. If there was a video link, it would be a lot more user-friendly. I could create the video link similar to what you see here. Each tab would have a screencast link to it where it would show exactly what to do. That's my recommendations. So it would be set up similar to this. Here's what my vision is for the events page. It should look something like this. Doesn't have the background and doesn't have the graphics and the links that it would have. But when you hover your cursor over Performing Arts Day, a picture would pop up, and then you could look at the building, you could see some of the space or an event that they had. You could see what kind of events they have. Same thing with Academic Core and HPE. The link or video tour at the top would be a video or walk through the campus, 5 to 10 minutes video tour, and we'd show them what spaces we have available. We can even link a video to our latest graduation here, kind of like what Queens College does during their student graduation, and post this on this page similar to Queens College. So now, my vision is something like this. So this is called the Dollhouse View. This is by Matterport. I'm sure it's a little expensive, but I'm sure there's other programs that are cheaper. I'll explain those later. So these little tags here, you can click on this tag or hover over it and it'll explain exactly what we want to write in there. We could say this is our rental space, this is available at this time. We could put whatever we want, whatever text we want in there on these little tags, which is neat. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, and you can zoom back to the bigger picture here. So how does it work? Well, first thing you're going to need is a 3D camera, and you place it at certain locations to gather this information. The picture then runs a program, and the program stitches together your pictures. stitches together your pictures. There you have your 3D tour. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can walk around, you can see it from this angle, you can see it from that angle. You have your virtual tour. So how much does it cost? Well, the 3D camera, fun, run around $3.99. Cupid's stitching program, here's your stitching program. It could be $0 for 250 megabytes just to try it out. Up to 3 gigabytes is $24 a month, and it goes up to $190 a month for the larger programs. I'm not sure what size we'll need. We're going to have to set up a meeting with them and get them to come in and discuss the possibilities. We want to be on the top of the list when we Google your college events, rentals at your college, etc. So we need to have those tags to our video. So when we have a video, these tags will be already in there. How do we get there? We get there with a Cupid stitching program, virtual reality tours, a marketing plan, a more standardized website, one that uses technology for booking events. Where are we now? We're in desperate need of technology. We're still typing confirmations on a typewriter with a 5-page carbon copy form. We're scheduling classrooms, atrium, and faculty staff dining room, and a book with paper and pencil. We have 3 different areas, AC, PAC, and HP renting space, with each area having their own protocol, booking forms, cost sheets, and procedures. How do we get there? This is the way I see it. There is a need for standardized rental procedures and rental request forms, or at least having a governing body or committee that needs to create the policies and that will carry your events into the next 5 years. An online rental application will provide the customers the opportunity to fully explain their events with a minimum word count under describe your events. We also need to use the latest tools to market our space, gather feedback from our clients, find the sweet spot pricing, not too high where we do not have any rentals, but not too low where everyone is trying to book with us. Thank you for your time.